Welcome to Tangling Along with me. We are continuing on tanglepatterns.com, and today it is this pattern that we're going to use. So let's open up the book and find a space for this one. This is a grid tangle, or you can call it a fragment that you can pop into a grid, because you can use all kinds of grids, especially the squares, for making borders as well if you want to. So this one works pretty good as a border, but also as a full tangle. So you can actually do whatever you want to with this one, but it is a grid tangle, and I am going to pop it in right here just because I can. I think I'm gonna make my grid this way. So I am gonna make around a centimeter or 1.5 centimeter grid here. Making this into squares, and I only have one full square. Yeah, just leave it like that. So I'm starting on this row, so if you want to make it as a ribbon, just make one of these rows, and that is with all patterns. Let's take one of these that is whole. So I'm gonna make a semicircle here. If I can get this to right, what's happening? Let's try that again. Kind of going halfway out on this to the middle of this square, and I'm gonna do the same here from the other side. And then I'm gonna make a line straight through the middle. That was annoying. Like that. And now you can color in this, and that piece if you want to, but you can also do lines or something, but you want to have something. That's annoying. You want to have something in these half shapes here. So this top half of one side of these circle shapes, and the other one gonna do that as well. And this bottom part here, where I'm kind of auraing the straight line. You could have colored it in instead, but I chose to make lines because I think that's pretty too. So I'm imagining I have a corner here, so my half circle, semicircles is coming from that corner and out. And the same over here. Then the line straight in the middle. And now I am just popping in my lines like we did in the first one. Trying not to put my hand into my wet jelly roll, because that will smear. And we don't want that. So I would have kind of a tiny bit of a half circle coming out here. And then pop in the lines. Let's do the same here. I have the corner around here, I think. So it would be coming from here out to the middle and into that corner. The same over here, around and into the corner, making my line around the middle, going straight through everything. We normally don't do that, but we do here. The lines in both part of this top half orb, and at the bottom here, like that. So I'm gonna try to do these other ones with my half circle. Now where I don't really have a full square, it is a little difficult, but I am doing my best. Making the line in the middle, then my half circle, and my line. And I'm gonna do the same on this side. So I have my half circle coming out here, my middle line, and my half circle, my middle line. So that is that part. I'm going to cap this one and take my gold. So that's my gold metallic jelly roll here from Sakura. And I'm going to go in taking this one first, and I'm going to do it the opposite way. So here I am coloring in this triangular shape we have right here. That is fun. They won't write anyone right now. Come on. There we go. So I'm coloring in the top triangular shape right now. And I am coloring in the bottom part of our semicircle. I don't know what's wrong with this one. It might be running low on ink. And then over here as well. Looks like that did help a little. Then this top triangular shape here. Trying not to put my hand in my wet ink or jelly roll. The bottom part of this semicircle. I might have to find me another golden jelly roll, because this is not, this just don't want to, I think I got it. This is just making, nope. This is just not wanting to do what I wanted to. And then this half circle up here as well. I think it is rolling now. There we go. I'm gonna turn my book and I'm gonna do the exact same thing over here. So the top, that is now the bottom because I turned around my page. There we go. Let me see if I can get this a little more covered now where it is actually working for me. That's a bit better. There we go. I like that. So that's a pattern. There's nothing more to it than that. It's very simple and yet beautiful. And as I said, you can use it as a border if you want to. The same with this one and the ones we have over here. You can use those as well as a border if you want to. I am gonna go in with my charcoal here. Nope, not my charcoal. My yes, my charcoal, my white charcoal, and pop in a tiny bead where the squares are connected, and I'm just gonna go carefully with that over everything. And I am getting a tiny bit of the gold with here because it wasn't all dry, but that's actually pretty neat. So I'm gonna leave it like that because I think that looks pretty good. But I will try to get the gold off my Tortillion for the next time because we don't want that. Anyway, that was the pattern for today. I think it turned out really, really neat. It was this pattern. And it fits right good in there. Be careful with your gold because it takes longer time to dry up or harden than the white does, so just have that in mind. Please try out that pattern. It's a very simple but yet beautiful pattern. So that's it from me today. Thank you for watching. Have an attitude of gratitude.